start sit, if you're trading still, and you might be, some people, end their trading at week 10. Some people like to roll all the way into week 11. I myself enjoy a little bit of the what's up, Noah? A little bit of the year-round trading. That's my preference. And I play in a lot of Dynasty leagues where there's no trading shut-off button. You trade literally all off-season long because you're in Dynasty mode. Dynasty's the best way to play. On the screen, you have the buys, 49ers, Giants, Bears, Bills. If you start any of those guys, you will get zero points on the board. And we have the matchups above, and I have all of you in the room. Austin, Silas, Ugly, what's up, Ugly? William, Elgin, Brandon, Justin, Ricky, Tom. Noah's in the house first. Congrats, Noah. Hit me, man. Hit me with some questions. What do you guys got for week number 11? And more importantly, what Dynasty trades do you have cooking up? And maybe I should hit the intro first before we move forward. Where's my intro? Where's my intro? Here?
This is the Fantasy Football Show with your host, Smitty.
Top 5 running back. You're watching the Fantasy Football Show.
I'm Smitty. Take a laugh. Yo, welcome to the show. What's up, Umberger in the house? Next episode, hopefully it'll be in a week or so. The newborn that is coming into the world, maybe now. I might have to go if that happens. It's certainly that time. We're in waiting mode. We're in bags are packed mode. I want to kick off the show by saying you may not hear from me as much. Maybe you will. Maybe I get excited in the hallways, in the hallways of the hospital, and I'm live streaming. Maybe I live stream the first fantasy football birth. I don't know. We'll talk to Miss Smitty. I doubt she'll be on board for that. Mixon's not the GOAT. Stop it, Noah. He's not the GOAT. What's up, Edits? What's up, Guy? What's up? Quick Basketball. What's going on, Mark? James, you're not first. Mario season. Thoughts on Matthew Stafford? I don't know. It depends on your options, man. But I might be not available Thursday night. Maybe I will be. I might not be available Saturday night or Sunday morning. It all depends on what's going down. Bernard? Is it Bernard season? I advise everyone on Taysom Hill. I did that, bro. If you guys remember back, Taysom Hill was my, I think I said, genius pickup in super flex formats. Like, if you draft Breeze, you take Winston, you take Taysom Hill, you take all three of them in deep leagues, because it guarantees you one of those quarterback plays. But you also get Taysom Hill as sporadic starts in a super flex, and a big super flex. And now look at Taysom Hill. Now there's still some talk about maybe they aren't committing to their starter yet. I do have the Smitty hats in the works. You'll be able to order those. I have a few different prototypes in the works right here. I'm probably gonna have Smitty 1, and then like that, more like Smitty1.com, which is cool because you could actually order your own. I figure it out. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do it for you, but you can order your own names that you put on there too. But those will probably be out soon. I do have a special treat for you. Hit the thumbs up on your way in the door. Subscribe if you're new. Tell your friends, tell your grandma, tell everybody about the show. I do have a couple of surprises here. Number one, let me do some housekeeping here. Click that on. Boom. Okay. For a limited time, We're talking 10 days only. You can buy this shirt right here. That's the back. This shirt right here. That's the front. Let me put that up. I take laps at smitty1.com. This is the back of the shirt. And let me give you the URL where you can find said shirt. It's going to be at take a lap. This is where you can find the shirt. 10 days only, very limited supply. I'm doing a very limited supply run on these to see how it does, see if you guys are interested in that. But go ahead and go ahead and grab your shirt now. Front of the shirt right here, I take laps at smitty1.com. Back, I take laps at smitty1.com. 10-day sale, one run, limited edition. They're not going to come out again. Let me see if I can post it in chat. Hold on. Let's see if I can post it in the chat. Boom. Did you guys see that? I posted in the chat. I think it's not showing up on my end, but I think it's there. Tell me if you got that link. But limited run, 10 days. You won't be able to buy these again. So I'm going to put this in the corner. And if you're interested, you know where to go. Right there. Okay, let's get to the questions. Week 11. There we go. He has 30 and thrown 18 passes as a career. Should I be worried if you play against Lamar this weekend? I think Lamar's going to have a good game. I think Lamar's going to have a really good game. Take a lap ringtone. I'll have those out soon. Don't worry. I traded Cousins, Gibson, and 21 first for Herbert in a San Fran. Oh, a Superflex Dynasty. I was thinking San Francisco. Superflex Dynasty. My QBs are Allen and Herbert. Now, how do you like that? 2021 first for Herbert. Depends where the pick is, and you got to give up Gibson too. It depends where the pick is, but if it's a late pick, then I'm okay with that. That's a good trade. If it's like the 1.1, I don't know about that. Mark Cleveland in the house. What's up, Mark? Mark, right here, limited run on these t-shirts right here. 10-day sale, never going to surface again. You got to buy them now. I take laps at smitty1.com. On the back, I take laps at smitty1.com written out. Limited sale, grab them while you can. There is also a limited supply of them, so if they sell out quick, then they sell out. I forget how many I put out. Like I think 100 that you could buy, 50 or 100. Forget which option I selected. What's up, Drew? What's up, Jesse? Pick 3, James Robinson. This is from Cannon. Pick 3, James Robinson, Nick Chubb, Zeke, Kareem Hunt, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Naeem Hines. You're going pick 3. You're picking James Robinson, no question about it. Chubb, no question about it. And you're really left with, damn, how do you have all these players? You should have made a trade, Cannon. What's wrong with you? Zeke, Kareem Hunt, Clyde. You couldn't get like any closer with all these guys. I'd probably say Hunt's your safest play, but I want to lean high upside in Clyde. It's my nature. I probably go Clyde if it's me. If I had this exact scenario in 2 different leagues side by side, I'd go Clyde in one and Hunt in the other. That's how close it is. Trust your gut. Damn, that's a tough one. Tough one. Mark says I'll get a shirt. Thank you, Mark. And don't worry, I try to price them so I don't really profit much on them all. So you're not buying them to necessarily make me profit. It's more to support the show. That's why I did a limited run. So if I think they're awesome, I'm going to buy one. But if I create different waves of these, I think it'll be more appealing to you guys to know that only 50 of these exist. And that, those at the bottom are the only ones that will ever have the shirt. So I'm going to do limited runs. I might even dial them down to like 20 per shirt. In fact, I might lock this one in at 20. Hold on. I'm going to make it so you can only buy 20 of these shirts right here. I don't care about the profit. I minimize the profit margin for me because I don't care about that. I want these shirts out there. So I'm going to limit it to 20. The first 20 bought, I think I'm going to turn it off. Should I trade for Balaj? and play him over Damian Harris this week. I probably, if both are going, you know, I believe Harris will be a go. We'll have to check in the morning, but I'd rather have Harris, I think. I like Balaja a little bit, but I don't know that Clyde upside is 15, says James. Howard with the super chat. Where's my button? Howard.
Thank you for the super chat. May I have another?
How's the team? Lamar, Sanders, Chubb, Keenan, Allen, Hill, Andrews, Connor, Steelers. I like that team a lot. I think you got a lot of upside. You'll obviously hinge on Sanders staying healthy, Lamar bouncing back a little bit, Andrews bouncing back a little bit. But if I had to draft a team, I think I would look to acquire a lot of those guys. I think they're going to be really good going forward. Twitch land, representing in Twitchville. Hi, I'm in a 6-person league, and I have Kamara and Aaron Jones, Derrick Henry. How should I do my lineup? 2 running backs and a flex. Okay, so you have Kamara, Jones, Derrick Henry. Well, I mean, you're starting all 3 of those, but I need to know the rest of your team. But, I mean, if you can start 2 running backs and a flex, you start all 3 of those guys. I don't know anybody else that you're throwing out there. So toss it out there. Mixon isn't even injured. He just wanted to, play PS5. He probably wanted to play PS4. Mixon wants to live in the past, man, where he was good. Why has no team tried to trade for him then, says Nitro. Nitro, what are you talking about? Are you guys talking about Taysom Hill? I find that anybody that hates Taysom Hill doesn't own him. They didn't get to pick him up. They're mad about ESPN having Taysom Hill as a tight end eligible player. I doubt he's available in your ESPN league. You may want to check in case you got inactive owners, but he is potentially going to start week 11. We don't know 100% yet. Let me pull up the news. Let's go over the news real quick. And talk about everybody that's popping up tonight in the news. We can go over some of the stuff that happened earlier in the day. Jack Doyle, who cares? Concussion, will play week 11. Yay. Yay, Jack Doyle owners. Teddy Bridgewater, there's optimism about Bridgewater's status for week 11. Yay, Teddy Bridgewater. Now, there is some implications there. We want continuity in the offense. We want Mike Davis to get fed the same way he's been getting fed. We want DJ Moore to get some consistency. So I'm okay with this. I'm just, no one's starting Teddy Bridgewater, I don't think. Maybe you are. Maybe you got some huge injuries. I don't know. Hardman activated from the COVID list. Let's hope that doesn't cycle through the KC players. Keep in mind that there could be COVID breakouts in Kansas City now. It happens. That happens all the time. You know, one guy pops up 10, 15 days later, and 4 or 5 other players could potentially have been exposed that pop up. So let's keep an eye on those KC players. Man, this could get bad. We haven't really been hit by COVID in terms of, like, players going on the COVID reserve list and then, screwing a lot of owners out of a start that week. We haven't seen as much of that as we anticipated. The injuries have probably been more extensive than we predicted with COVID-19 and the off-season, the type of off-season that we knew COVID-19 would provide us, which is lack of preparation mentally, lack of preparation physically, lack of oversight, motivation, nutrition, all of that we knew would lead to a bunch of crazy injuries, and it sure as heck did. It led to more than anybody could have predicted, and we were on top of that here at the Fantasy Football Show, talking about that like crazy. But okay, we got a couple Twitch. I'm taking care of my Twitch people today. I have Taysom Hill, and I wonder if I should play him over who you pick at the flex spot. No, you're not playing Taysom Hill over Kamara, Derrick Henry, or Aaron Jones. That's getting silly, bro. He's a tight end in ESPN. You sit a Gronk if he's starting, if Taysom's starting. You sit guys like that. But no, bro, you're not playing Taysom Hill isn't going to outscore those guys just because he's starting at quarterback as a potential flex player or a tight end. You'd be out of your mind to sit any one of those guys. Don't overthink it, man. Parker, Crowder, Gordon, Kelly, Balaj, 0.5. Boy. Play 3. Parker, Balaj, and probably Melvin Gordon or Crowder. I don't really know between those two, bro. Guys, what do you think? Melvin Gordon or Crowder in the chat? Help a brother out. Mark Cleveland with the super chat.
Thank you for the super chat. May I have another?
Don't get greedy, computer. Ask everyone. I traded A-Rob and Galladay for Hunt and Jefferson, then traded Jefferson for Mike Evans. He has a good playoff schedule. I know some like Jefferson better than Evans. Okay, what do you guys think of that? Do you like A-Rob and Galladay ultimately for Hunt and Mike Evans? A-Rob, Galladay, Hunt, Mike Evans. I do like it a lot. I like it a lot. I like it, Mark. Again, I want to see people in the chat voting on this one. A-Rob, Galladay versus Hunt and Evans ultimately is what he traded. What do you guys think of that? I think he killed it. I like it. I know Evans is a question mark. I know some of you do like Jefferson more than Evans, but I think it's a pretty darn good trade, Mark. I think you did good. We got Gordon, Crowder, answering that other question, Crowder. More Crowder votes than Gordon, so go Crowder, bro. And thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Mark, for the super chat. I appreciate it.
Thank you for the super chat. May I have another?
Derek would rather have A-Rob and Galladay. D-U-Z-Z-C, I don't even know how the hell to say that, says Jefferson's better than Evans. Evans and Hunt, says Will. I agree with Will, but, it's arguable. It's not like, you couldn't make an argument on anything this season. You could argue that Jefferson's, not going to do what he's been doing, or you could argue he's a top 10 wide receiver go forward. There's a lot of reason to be excited about Justin Jefferson, but I think Evans is getting fed a lot. Targets are good. I like Evans a ton. Smitty, full PPR. Got Herbert, Cook, Drake, D-Hop, Ridley, Hunter, Henry. Got offer Kamara and AB for D-Hop and DK. I'd rather have D-Hop and DK, I think, over Kamara. I like Kamara a lot, but D-Hop and DK are insane wide receivers, and I figure it out at running back. I wouldn't even need to know what your team is. I mean, you'd be able to move that around, I would think. But what do you guys think? DK and Hopkins? Smitty's got the hiccups. Thoughts on Christian McCaffrey, Juju train? My honest thought, and this is me speculating like a madman. I have no factual information to back this up, but I think Juju train. I see you. I think that they'd be crazy to run him out there right before the bye week if he's not 100%. So he's probably going to sit week 12. We know he's going to sit week 11. And I think because Mike Davis is so efficient, they're going to play Mike Davis for another week, in my opinion, and give Christian McCaffrey the rest in week 12, go into the bye week, come into week, potentially, maybe they don't even bring him back. But he's definitely a risk of not playing for the whole season, like Nitro saying right here. There's a risk there. No doubt about it. But I think we're looking at him potentially not playing week 12. That I feel relatively confident about. But in 2020, this COVID world, I don't know what's up, what's down. I don't know what the hell's going on anymore. Kamara, Lamar, Sterling for Godwin, A-Rod, Aaron Jones. Kamara, Lamar, Sterling, Shepard for Godwin, A-Rod, Aaron Jones. Give me the Kamara side by a lot. I like Lamar. I like Kamara. I like Aaron Jones and A-Rod, but Godwin's not moving the meter so much for me that I make that swap. I mean, you could argue it. You could argue it. I got Kamara, PPR. You got MT, A-Rob, Henry, Deontay. I don't know. You could argue it, but I'd rather have Kamara and Lamar, but that's me. Seriously, bad QB situation after Dak went out. Been streaming, so Taysom Hill or Alex Smith. Alex Smith safer. Taysom could crap the bed, or he could win you the week. He's either going to win you the week, or the game, the matchup, or he's going to lose it for you. You gotta pick your poison on that one, and you may want safety given the rest of your team and how it's made up. I don't know. You're going to have to answer that one yourself. How do you rank the rookie running backs in Dynasty? Let's pull it up. Let's do it live. Let's do it on the marker board. Let's do it on the marker board. Hold on. There we go. Okay. So here's the question. The question at hand is rank the rookies, the rookie running backs. The rookies or rookie running backs? Rookie running backs. Okay, so number one, pretty hard to argue J-Rob in terms of safety. Clyde over Gio, I go Clyde, bro. I don't think he's talking about the incoming rookies, Nitro. I think he's talking about this year's rookies. If you're talking about incoming rookies, we got a whole lot of COVID to sort through before we can go, I think, digesting and ranking the 2021 rookies. But if we're talking about these guys, I think we can break down the 2020 rookies. Okay, ready? Here we go. Let me pull up my rankings real quick. I need those handy. I love ETN. I hope ETN lands in a good spot. Okay, so J-Rob's got to be number one. Number two, some would say Gibson, but there's no way. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, I still feel like has the potential to be this good. You could swap these. Right now, you can't. I mean, value-wise, you just can't. You got to put J-Rob number two. I know a lot of you are going to say Swift. I can't believe you still like Clyde. Swift's one game away being used improperly. One game away from dropping off out of the top 3 or 4. Okay, so let's not get carried away and say Swift is for sure the number 2 or number 1. We saw him kind of emerge and then vanish again for a number of games. So let's not pretend that Detroit's going to lock this down and be on point. Detroit is the worst, possible team to be counting on. So let's not get overly excited. You want to put him here? I'm fine with that. But I'm saying let's not get overly excited in the comments saying, how the heck can you not put Swift? Like, that's what I'm saying. You can have it personally, and I give you a bro fist for it. I give you a bro fist if you want Swift at number 1. I'm okay with it. But let's not pretend that this is a lock by any means. Swift is number 3, though. I think we got to go at number 4 with Gibson. But there is some concern, long term that he's got what it takes to be a runner for 5-6 years. Like maybe he comes and goes really fast. I think JK, Taylor, I mean, how do we argue this right here? Is it JK? Is it Taylor? Are there still a bunch of Taylor believers? Is it Zach Moss? If I'm missing anybody, toss them out. But I think number 5 would probably, for me, be JK. Because I think J.K. Dobbins has so much upside. I don't care how much he's disappointing everybody right now. If you're talking Dynasty, if you're ranking rookies, you got to think objectively. You got to be able to think about how likely a player is the next year to rise up. Gaskin. What do you guys think here? You're going to help me with this. It's not just my ranking. Gaskin's not a rookie. Gaskin was 2019 rookie class, bro. Nitro, I think Gaskin's 2019. Not bummed. Taylor, Gaskin's not a rookie. His rookie year was 2019, I believe. Akers. I'm not putting Akers here. I think Taylor. Yeah, I think we gotta go Taylor, just based on potential, but he's got a lot of risk. Kind of crazy Taylor's dropped that far though. 7. We'll just rank 7. We'll say Moss. Let's go. Let's do some rankings for weeks 11 through 16. We got a lot of people in here wanting to talk about redraft. Let's talk about the rankings. Let's go quarterback. Who's weeks weeks 11 through 16. Number 1 quarterback, Mahomes. Who's the number 2? Number 2. Yeah, I think it's pretty hard to argue. Kyler the man Murray. Now this is where the debate comes in. Who's your number 3? Is it Wilson? Is it Allen? Is it Herbert? Is it Hubert? Who's our 3? We got a Wilson. Wilson gang is in the house. Wilson. I may overrule you guys, but I'm pretty much letting you guys run the show here. Hubert, Action Jackson, Hubert 4, Lamar 4. We got a tie between Lamar and Hubert. Nitro likes Deshaun. I don't think you're going to win that one, Nitro, but I appreciate your boldness there. Herbert 4. Remember, this is for week 11 on. Herbert 4, Rodgers. Herbert, Taysom Hill, says Noah. Matt Ryan, no thanks. No thanks, Jim. Jim's from Twitter, though. I appreciate Jim. Jim, let me put you on screen. Shout out to my tweeters. My tweeter people. All right, we got Herbert locked in. Hubert. Number 5. Lamar, A-Rod. Who we going with? Number 5. Hit the thumbs up if you're in the house, people, and subscribe if you're new. Lamar, A-Rod, Lamar, Brady. Lamar gets the vote. Number 6, I think A-Rod got the most votes, so I'm gonna escalate this. Number 7. Allen, Brady, Allen, Deshaun. Drew's going with Deshaun. Allen, Deshaun. Wow, we got a lot of Deshaun Watson votes here. Allen, we're kind of tied. We're looking a little tied. Allen. Get a couple more Allens. I think we can lock in Allen. AJ Brown. Brady, easy schedule, says Noah. Brady, playoff matchups are crazy, says Avi. Brady's getting in the mix. Brady's putting his hand in the ring. Have I missed a super chat, by the way? If I miss a super chat, please let me know. Brady, Allen. Okay, I think Allen barely squeaked that out. I think Watson had enough votes to lock in here, and then Brady, which is crazy because Brady at number 9 is a great value. Who's number 10? Who's the Mr. Irrelevant of our rankings? Number 10. QB sleeper, Tannehill, says Roger. Daniel Jones 9. No way, Noah. No way, second Noah. Noah number 2. How's Allen not top 5? I don't know, Dario. Why didn't you guys vote it in? This is your vote. Big Ben, Burrow, Big Ben, Derrick Henry, and Wildcat. Big Ben. Big Ben's getting a lot of votes. Big Ben. Big Ben, Big Ben. All right, it's Big Ben. Rothy. That is your top 10. That is your top 10 QBs, ladies and gentlemen. Where's my phone? I need to take a photo of this so I can post it on IG. Which I got back my account, by the way. How excited do you think I am? How excited do you think Smitty is right now? Okay, we got that. Burrow 10, Mini Ben, Big Ben, Small Ben, Burrow. Okay. That's our QBs. Let's go to running backs now. Running backs. And I erased part of that. I thought I was being so careful. Weeks 11 on. Top 10 running backs. Weeks 11 through 16. Number 1, Alvin Kamara's coming in with nothing but Kamara votes. Number 2, hit the thumbs up on your way in the door, people. Cook, 1 vote Cook, 2 votes Cook, 3 votes Cook. 1 vote Brady. Cook. Okay, number 3. Who are we going with? Number 3. McKissick. Number 3, who are we rolling with? We rolling with Aaron Jones. We're going with Derrick Henry. We're going with Chubb. I personally think Henry. Henry would be my pick here. I'm kind of shocked we don't see more Henry votes, to be quite frank. Avi with a Henry. Aaron Jones is kind of leading the way. Noah with a Mixon. Mixon's not even going to be in our top 10, dude. Henry, Cook, P. Ryan. Clyde, honestly, says does. Henry, Ahmed, Henry. Okay, we're kind of tied between Henry and A. Jones. So I'm going to put Henry and A. Jones back to back. So Henry, I'm going to kind of overrule, even though I think we might have had the vote swinging back this way. But Henry, Aaron Jones. Now we need to decide, are we going McCaffrey? We going C-Calf? Or are we going Elliott? McCaffrey might not even be back. Maybe McCaffrey doesn't break the top 10. I don't know. It's tough. It's guesswork at this point. This is a guessing game. J-Rob, Jacobs, Chubb, Clydey Boy. We got Sanders, Chubb, Eckler, Chubb, Todd Gurley, and capital letters by Christian. A little early for Toddy Boy, Elliott, Chubb, Robinson. Master Yoda has spoken. He says McCaffrey's not coming back. Noah with a Clyde vote. Sanders, Zeke, Mike Davis, Jacobs. Damn, we're all over the map here. I'm going to say Chubb looks like he might have come in with the most votes. It was close. It was definitely close. I think J-Rob needs to be considered here. Jacobs. J-Rob, Jacobs, Elliott, Clyde, Sanders, Hunt. I mean, it's a tough CMC. Mostert, good person to throw out, but I don't think right here. Robinson, Number 6 is Sanders. Sanders 6 then. Hunt 6. Wow, you guys are all over the map. Eckler, are you crazy? The second Noah says. Noah number 2. Noah number Duch. Jacobs, J-Rob, Kareem Hunt. You guys are all over the map. I'm deciding. J-Rob. You have J-Rob in his schedule. You have Jacobs. Hunt. Who the hell is the second Noah? What? Who is second Noah? Sanders, then Hunt. We got a lot of Sanders votes. I don't know that I agree with this, but I'm going to go with what you guys are saying because this is about you guys. I kind of question this one. I'm going to put a question mark by that because I don't know if I'm signing off on that. That's a little high for my taste. But you guys voted. Jacobs got a lot of votes up above, so I'm gonna go ahead and write him in. I think J-Rob got probably the next amount of votes. So you've got Elliott left, Kareem Hunt left, Clydey Boy left. I don't think we missed any. CMC, Connor, no Mixon, get out of here. No, Todd Gurley's a little early here, but he's been playing well. Swift. All you Swift believers haven't mentioned Swift's name in quite some time. Hunt. Zeke outside the top 8, says Andy Watts. Andy Watts is kind of shocked right now. Avi says Hunt over J-Rob. Laughing. Clyde. Eckler, bro. Says Noah number 2. CMC. You guys are all over the map. I think Kareem Hunt's been getting a lot of love. I haven't seen any Swift love. You guys are leaving Swift out. The cold, man. Zeke. Okay, let's start over. I'm not looking at any comments until right now. Go. Who's number 10? I got 1 vote for Swift. Noah says you're insane if you put CMC on the list. Actually, no, I'm not because you guys are voting on it, so you would be insane, technically. Swift is out. He is out this week, but everyone's talking week 11 on, though, bro. Clydey Boy. I like the Clydes. You know what? I'm overruling. I'm going with the recent Clydey Boy votes. Have a little Clyde faith. All you Clyde haters out there. Who said Smitty that Sanders ranking is garbage? Well, it's not up to me, bro. I've only overruled on one of these, really. I kind of overruled the Henry at number 3, and I kind of overruled the Clydey Boy at 10. But that's it, bro. That Sanders vote is you. You've got a part of that, bro, Christian. Your Sanders ranking is out of line, not mine. And I don't even know, Christian, what you're talking about. Is it garbage in the direction of you think he's higher, or you don't think he should be ranked there? Because I didn't do that. You could say Zeke. You could say I don't know, Swift, but Swift's out. You could say Connor. It's a pretty good list. Gibson's right around there, bro. Right around there. Attaboy, Christian. Way to laugh it off, bro. Get back in there. Get back in the game. Get ready for the wide receivers, Christian. Shake it off. Shake it off. Nitro's not having the Clydey Boy in top 10. It's okay, Nitro. It's not for everybody. It's not everybody's cup of tea. Clydey Boy is going to... Let me show you a little something. Let me show you a little something, bro. This right here is your leading NFL rushers heading into this week. And you'll notice that at number, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Number 9 overall is Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Number 9. I'm not saying that tells the whole story. I'm not saying that votes him into the top 9 for fantasy. I get it. I'm not an idiot. But that's kind of impressive. And what I can tell you, I know, look at Rojo, 730. Rojo, good God. I had Rojo and Keyshawn Vaughn. I will be honest and say that I took it back. So I don't know how impressive this is anymore. But I went ahead. Let me go over to the camera real quick. I went ahead and let me move this over. I took it back, so I don't know how impressive it'll be. But I had Ronald Jones and Keyshawn Vaughn together as one of my sneakiest, 8, 9 round, 10 round plays that you could have in 2020. Like, you want to win a league with a secret weapon running back 2 or a flex play, it's get Keyshawn Vaughn and Rojo and you'll be set. And sure as hell that's happening. But I did take it back. So I don't know that I can really tout it that much anymore. But, it happens. Let's go. Let's roll. Let's roll with wide receivers. So now we're going to go top 10 wide receivers. I'll erase that. Make it easy on myself. You ready, Christian? You back? You hydrated? Ready to go, Christian? Wide receivers. Number 1. Of course, Noah says Thielen. Of course, Adams is getting 3-4 votes in a row. That puts you on the board. I'm not going to mess around when a guy gets 4 freaking votes in a row. Number 2. Is it Hopkins or DK? Is it Diggs? I don't want to hear that that's too high, because guess who's in the top 2 or 3 in every category? A little guy named Stephon Diggs, man. Tyreek, Hopkins, Hill, Hopkins, DK, Hopkins, DK, Metcalf, DK. Wow. DK, Diggs, Hill. Holy shot. Hopkins, DK. We're all over the map. On this one. I don't even know where to go. Derek, you decide. Derek says DK. We're going DK. I let Derek decide this one. Derek decided DK. Then I think the rest of you decided Hopkins based on your voting. And then, get out of here with your Thielen. Yeah, DK was probably my biggest land this year. I'm not saying I haven't missed on Drake. I take accountability. But DK Metcalf, I was getting clowned on for my DK Metcalf love. Hill. Got a lot of Hill votes. I was getting clowned on pretty hardcore for my DK Metcalf stuff. Who we going here? Julio? Diggs, Julio, Keenan, Diggs, Julio. Oh, it's a close race between Julio and Diggs. Metcalf's already gone. Pedro, he's at number 2, bro. Learn about it, Pedro. Julio, Diggs, Keenan, Ridley, DK's already gone. Pedro, learn about it, Pedro. Damn, Pedro, open your eyes. Pedro, I love you. Don't go anywhere. I love you, Pedro. You're getting roasted though.
Take a lap.
Getting roasted, Pedro. Don't go anywhere. This is your christening, bro. Everybody gets roasted once in a while. Roasted, Pedro. Pedro got. Hold on a second. Pedro got roasted. Roasted. Julio. Pedro, we love you. Diggs. They're going to go Julio. Diggs. I know this one's going to make everybody mad. If I put Diggs at 3, people get mad at me. If I put him at 6, people get mad at me. Ridley. Pedro, you still here? Pedro. Where's Pedro? Hold on. We're not leaving until I know Pedro's still in the room. We're not moving on until Pedro reveals himself. I do not want to lose Pedro. Pedro, you become a mascot already on this show. Where are you? Speak up, Pedro. Keenan Allen. Allen's getting a lot of love. Julio over Ridley, not buying that. I'm not voting, Rip. It's you, bro. Rip, it's you. You guys are voting this, not me. Have you been watching? Christian, Pedro got ripped. Where's Pedro? Pedro's there. Pedro. I just want to tell you one thing. Number one, I appreciate you. Number two, Pedro, you got roasted, bro. I love Pedro. Pedro, you're my favorite. You're my favorite follower right now. I vote Pedro for president. Okay, Pedro got wrecked. I love Pedro. Pedro's them. In fact, we're putting Pedro on the screen. Pedro, say something awesome. I'm going to pin it on the screen. Give me something awesome, Pedro. Pick two AP Hines. We're not doing that right now, Henry. But I'll probably say Rager and Hines. I don't know. Vote for Pedro. Vote for Pedro. Okay, so let's get back to the ranking. Allen. Thielen. Who are we going with? MT? Mike Thomas? Are we not going Mike Thomas here? Are we not going Allen here? Ridley? I kind of feel like Ridley needs to go. No Beasley. It's a little early. Where's Pedro? Pedro, where's my comment? I want something funny. I want to pin something. Ellis, chat, did you hear Eagles will use more of a committee, so should I trade Sanders for J-Rob and Connor PPR? What do you guys think of that? What do you think of that? I mean, Sanders is one of my biggest avoids. I did not like Sanders being as high as he was on our freaking running back rankings, I'll be honest with you. Ridley. Am I already out of ink in this pen? Son of a bee. What do you guys think of that chat, of that question? Let's help a brother out. Does he trade Sanders for J-Rob and Connor? Sanders for J-Rob and Connor. JP has a super chat, and then we'll get back to the rankings. Put Devonta Smith in there. Most Bama TDs all time. No help. It's rankings time. Okay, well, let's go. Where's Pedro? Pedro, where's your comment? Did I miss it? Allen number 5. Allen can't be 5. We're already at number 7, bro. Peter, or who said that? Allen number 5. Who said that? Allen number 5. Second Noah. We're at number 7. You just got roasted, bro. By the way, if you guys want to know, in all honesty, I gotta give credit where credit's due. I'm getting this roasted thing by my daughter, my 9-year-old daughter. Apparently at school, they're saying you got roasted all the time. Like, I literally, she gets in the car, and I'm like, she's like, what time is it? And I'm like, it's 2:31. It's like 2:32. She's like, it's 2:32. You just got roasted. And she's using it in the most unsuited times. That doesn't make sense. It's not even, I didn't even get roasted. I was 1 minute off and I got roasted. So that's the new regime around here. You do something even remotely bad or off a little bit, you're getting roasted. Plain and simple. We're not messing around anymore. AJ Brown. Erase and put Allen 5. No. Well, you're going to roast me again because Allen's going to get the vote here. We got too many people complaining about Allen. So Allen's got to get the vote there. What about MT? Is anybody wanting to put Mike Thomas or AJ Brown here? AJ Brown, Mike Thomas, anybody? Nine is AJ Brown. I agree. AJ Brown. What about MT? How is MT not going? Where are you? Where are you MT believers? Lockett, no love. McLaurin, no love. AJ Brown is already there. MT's not even top 23. 9 MT, 10 AJ. McLaurin, Godwin, McLaurin, Jefferson, Scary Terry. No one's even putting MT. No one. MT is in there. Crowder. That's a little early. Cortland. McLaurin. A lot of McLaurin love. There's an MT vote by Thomas. McLaurin from Derek. JP says M. JP likes M. MT is what he meant. MT is a dog. Scary Terry, Diggs. Mighty Buffoon, Diggs is already at number 6. You just got completely roasted, bro. Completely roasted. MT had out. Hasn't had 10 points this season. Riggs. Roke 208. There's no Riggs in the league, bro. You just got roasted. Pedro said McLaurin. Well, Shiat. If Pedro said McLaurin, we kind of got to put McLaurin here. But then I'm going to get a bunch of crap about everybody. Let's do this. Let's do MT, McLaurin, and Thielen for all you Thielen lovers out there that are upset at me right now. So mad, so angry, just completely off your rocker. A-Rob, I know you're upset, A-Rob owners. No, you're mad. Diggs number 10. Diggs is number 6, bro. Learn about it. Okay. Tight ends. This one's going to be tough. Let's start over here. Top 10 tight ends. I don't even know if we can do this. This is going to be the hardest one of them all. Like top 10 tight ends. How are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? Taysom Hill. Number one, Taysom Hill. Number 1. He might be really high. Kelsey number 1. Taysom number 2. Who's number 2? I think Mark Andrews is going to be very, very, very valuable go forward. People are going to be pretty upset that they doubted Mark Andrews moving forward. Lamar's schedule eases up. That means it's going to be Andrews season. Second half of the season. Derek likes Hill. Do you like Hill like weeks 11 through 16 though? Or are we going to go Waller? I mean, that's really, really tough sell though at number 2 for Taysom Hill. I think Waller the baller. I think Andrews has to be 3. I'm going to use my veto card there. But do we put Hill here? Do we put Gronk there? Do we put Hawkinson? Nitro likes Hawk. Nitro likes Hawkinson. Sorry, I'll put the ensign at the end. Hercules. Who wants Hercules? Hawkeye. Hawkinson or Fant. Hill at tight end this week or rest of the season on ESPN. It's tough to say. I'm asking you seriously. Where do you guys want to rank these guys? Is Hill, is that too high? It's probably too high. We've got a few Hawkinson votes. So I think Hawkinson. Mike Hawk. Kind of liking Fant. Hawk over Andrews and Hill. Kittle is injured. Trolls, says Paulie. Fant. Hill only starting tomorrow. We don't know that. be starting. He could just get more active, involved in the entire offense. Jonu, vote for Jonu. Hawkinson, Andrews. So we got Gronk, Fant, Hill, and Jonu. I think are the options, and Hunter Henry. Got a lot of Fant votes, but we got a lot of Gronk votes. Gronk. We could go Fant, and then I think we could go Hill here and just say ESPN, you know. Joe Newsworthy kind of here. Goddard. What's Ertz's status? Someone give me an update on Ertz. Zachary Ertz. Madcap. Ertz ankle ire probably needs a little more time and is unlikely to be activated for the Week 11 game against the Browns. Yeah, nothing new on Ertz. So Ertz is kind of out. What are we going with here? Irv Smith's a little early, bro. Hunter Henry, Hurst, Goddard, Jonu. This is your ranking, not me. I'll override once in a while, but this is your ranking here. Henry, Mo, Ollie, Reed. You guys are all over the map, man. Goddard, Hurst. I don't even have like a consensus here at all. We'll do this, just so you know. It's like crossed out and circled all at the same time. Just as confusing as the situation. Henry sucks, says Avi. Jonu. I think we got enough Jonu. Got enough Jonu votes. Hit the thumbs up on your way in the door. Tight end is a wasteland, bro. I'm just gonna end the pain here and go Hunter Henry and Goddard. And then to compensate this right here, you know, because Hill may not be there, I guess you could say Tyler Higbee or Hurst or Cook. We'll go Hurst. So Hurst could be Hurst could really go here, here, or here. The Taysom Hill is there for ESPN reasons, and you know, if Taysom Hill is removed from the equation in non-ESPN leagues, and we don't even know if he's starting or what's going on, it's kind of a mess, then you could insert Hurst anywhere in here. But that's our tight end ranking there. And now for a little special edition, let's go top 10 overall 2021. Let's roll. Let's roll. Number 1 overall in 2021 is who? For the blind people. CMC. Kamara. Justin Tucker. CMC. Kamara. Clyde. Michael Hawk. CMC. Logan changed his avatar. CMC. And then Kamara. Who's number 3? Dalvin Cook. 1 vote, Dalvin Cook. Saquon. Real Noah says Saquon. Fake Noah says Dalvin Cook. Cook. Henry 3. Cook gets it. Number 4, Henry. Christian says ETN. Cook. Saquon says Fake Noah. Cook. Hugh. Adams. Barkley. Elliott. Saquon. This one's tough. It's getting real. Deion Lewis. Ellis says. Saquon's a sleeper, says Peter. Aaron Jones getting his first vote. Jacob's getting his first vote. Zeke. Got a couple of Zeke votes. I'm going to go ahead and say that so far it's looking like Barkley and Zeke are kind of leading the way here. Adams got another vote. Elliott changed my mind. I think we might have a tie here. But we're going to put Elliott based on the voting. This is not my ranking, people. And Barkley. Okay, so are we going Adams next? Derrick Henry? Yeah, Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry's going to have such a strong finish. I think you guys are going to regret not putting him here. We can re-vote it, but we got a couple Saquon, Henry, then Zeke. Mighty Buffoon says Robinson. Dario says Henry. Kyle says Henry. Noah, Fake Noah says Aaron Jones. I'm tired. JP says Rojo. Adam 7. Henry. Number 6, Sony Michelle says Ellis. Ellis is being serious tonight. Jones, Jacobs. Zeke sucks, says Zachary. Henry, then Adams. Henry next. Henry. Yo, Blake with a super. Sorry guys, Blake's interrupting the show because super chats supersede everything. Balaj, Marvin Jones, Myers, full PPR. Probably Balaj, bro. But, you know, Marvin Jones is kind of safe, I think. If you want safety, I'd probably go Marvin. If you want a home run swing, Balaj has a little bit more that, you know, could provide some craziness for you. Thank you for the super chat. Stuart, I always think Stuart's avatar is...
Thank you for the super chat. May I have another?
I always think Stuart's avatar is Mandalorian at first glance. But it's Zeke. Zekealorian. Mandalorian's a great show, by the way. Grade the trade. I sent Chark and Duke. Got Lamar to fix my QB struggles. Chark and Duke. I like it. I like it, Stuart. I'm fine with that. I like Chark a lot, but I like Lamar as much. I think he did good. Barkley coming back on a tear. Barkley is coming back on a tear. And I do have to tell you guys that when you tear your ACL, here is your knee. I showed this on one of my YouTube exclusive videos. So if here's a person's leg, here's Saquon, or here's a regular person's leg. Your ACL is right in between your knee. It keeps your knee joints like that, and so it keeps your knee tight fit. And when you snap your ACL, and it breaks off like a little rubber band kind of and floats around in there, but depending on what side it breaks, then your knee has this little micro movement thing, kind of like Clyde's micro movements, and your knee's like this. Saquon Barkley's thigh strength is so strong that the surrounding muscles, like picture this as muscle, this is muscle, his knee is wrapped in muscle. His quad strength is just taking the brunt and workload and keeping that knee tight. So Barkley probably didn't even use his ACL because his knee was already so tight by all the surrounding muscles. He has to get the surgery to remove that because it's flopping around and like a rubber band in there and it's going to get caught in the joint. You have to take it out. But when he has this surgery, his knee's going to be so tight that I bet you the recovery is going to be better for him than we've seen since AP. And he's going to have such good leg strength from the get-go that dude's knee's going to be fine. Next super chat from Stuart. I also want to beat you in the listener league, but because you forgot to set your lineup, you have Mahomes and Hill benched. Did I? What? Well, I haven't set all my lineups. I set my lineups like literally when I'm going to bed tonight, bro. So don't you worry. Don't you worry, bro. Unless I left somebody in, which is totally possible. I have so many leagues, I can't look at them until Saturday night. If you're playing me and I have a Thursday night player that's going to take out the opportunity for me to use my regular starters on Sunday, you might really get me. So, Stuart, not to burst your bubble, but I barely pay attention to so many leagues. But, Stuart, I want you to beat me because you're my protege. I want you to beat the master. I'm training you to take over. Zeke Lorian. Rodgers or Brady this week? What do you guys think? Rodgers or Brady this week? And thank you for the super chat, Stuart. Appreciate you, man. Zachary. Trade Thielen and Aaron Jones for MT and Jacobs. MT and Jacobs, Thielen. I mean, that could, as much as I want to, Zachary, be like, dude, I do that in a heartbeat because of the names that you're getting. I mean, Thielen could outscore MT. I mean, he really could. We had him ranked, I think, at 10, tied together, MT and Thielen. So I'd rather have Aaron Jones than I would rather have Jacobs, probably. And so you kind of got to weigh out whether you think MT will rebound or not. I kind of feel like the upsides with MT and Jacobs, the safety is with Aaron Jones and Thielen. So you've got to kind of pick your poison. But I'd like to ask the chat, what do you guys think? Aaron Jones and Thielen or MT and Jacobs? I'd love to hear what you guys think of that. Let's help out Zachary. Aaron Jones is a top 5 running back rest of season, says Hugh. Hugh ain't spitting lies. I think struggles versus the Rams. Jones side, stay put. Thielen and Jones win. Peter says Jones side. Okay, there you have it, Zachary. I mean, safeties with Jones and Thielen, man. I don't think you want to overthink this one. I think you want to just kind of roll with what you got. Thielen's been playing really good. And I think, while I do like the idea of MT, it's probably going to be next year that dude starts balling out. I don't know what we should do with the rest of these these overall. What are we doing? Overall. Adams. Zeke. I do think Zeke looks high, guys. I personally put Henry here. This isn't my ranking. I know I'm going to see comment after comment. Smitty, you idiot! How can you do this to me? Putting my player down below, so low. Smitty, I hate you. I hate you, Smitty. J-Rob, Jacobs, Aaron Jones. We got Adams. Do we have Hopkins here? Hopkins here. Hill. I got one vote for Hill. Aaron Jones next. Aaron Jones. You guys do know this is 2021, right? 2021. Hill. Your rankings are crazy, Scanner. Aaron Jones next. This is 2021. A. Jones. Hopkins. And who is number 10 Oh, sorry. Who is number 10? A little bit early, Zachary, because no one's going to take Mahomes at 10, so you're going to be able to get him later. Chubb, DK. We have J-Rob Jacobs. Number of people still left. Cole Beasley, Kelsey, Julio, or Kelsey. Julio next year, though, Will? You don't think he has a shot at dropping off? MT, this is 2021, so I'm okay with MT. I'm surprised we don't have more MT. Like, people are really forgetting. This show's very, very much telling me that MT is going to be a steal in 2021 drafts and in Dynasty, because no one's giving MT respect. Like Ugly right here. Ugly, no offense, and I love the boldness of it, but Ugly wants Jefferson over DK, or over DK and over MT. I don't know about that, guys. I think it would be like Hill, MT, DK. You could argue J-Rob, Ridley. I mean, you could argue a ton of people right there, but I think like you kind of got to throw all three of these on here so we don't get into a big like throw punch fight. You know, leaving one of those three out. Swift says Zachary. Zachary's the I'm starting to learn that Zachary Barlow is the underdog guy. He loves the underdog. Zachary, tell me I'm wrong, but you often draft the underdog. Not that it's a problem. I like it, but I oftentimes see you fighting for the undervalued guy. Steps up. That should do it. That's gonna do it. All right, we've been live for an hour and 15. We're gonna do speed round, super chats, reset the music. So if you would like to reset the music and get more time, a super chat will restart the music. Let's break it down. Let's see if I have a different song here. Outro. Remember this? Here's the outro music. Okay, super chat resets the music. Boyd or Deontay, speed round. Hit me with it. Start Godwin or Higgins. I'm going with Godwin. Too long a question, Ron. You got to make it short. Boyd or Deontay? I'm going to go with, I think Deontay's a little bit higher risk, but maybe higher reward. Trade Tyreek Hill or Woods and Marshawn Lynch. Get out of here, Ellis. Deontay, says Ryan and Avi. DJ Moore or Amari? I'm going to go DJ Moore. Thielen, Deontay, Boyd, Crowder. I don't know if you're asking for one, but I'd rank them Thielen and then probably Deontay, then Boyd, then Crowder. But Crowder is so, unpredictable. Could be right there at the number one spot of those guys. Fant or Gronk? I'd probably roll with Fant. He's a little safer. I'm sorry, Gronk. Gronk's a little safer. Fant hasn't really done a ton lately. So I don't know. CD or Jonathan Taylor? Give me CD Lamb. Ryan or Brady? Ryan or Brady? Give me Brady. Brady or Watson? Give me Brady, man. Henry for Chubb and Sanders? You got to take Chubb and Sanders, man, unless you're just loaded and you have some guy like J-Rob on your bench. You're playing in a 4-man league, Ron. Henry, I love Henry, but you're getting two elite running backs there. A.J. Brown or Jefferson? Give me A.J. Brown personally, but you could call that as close as, I just think rookies, he's been really good, but rookies do go like this, and I feel like, A.J. Brown's going like that too, so you have a case to be made. One more music round. Okay, this is it. I need a super chatter. We're ending the show. Gets back Ridley. Yeah, Ryan does get back Ridley. Ridley's going to be a very undervalued guy going forward. Godwin, Claypool. I think Claypool has a tad more appeal or upside, but a little more risk, and then Godwin will be pretty steady. He still got upside too, but I think I'd probably say you got to pick your poison there. Bernard or Harris, I'd probably go Bernard myself, but you could go either way on that. AB or Hollywood. I'm going to say Hollywood has a big game. And I know everyone's going to put him on the bench this week and he's going to upset everybody. But I think Lamar starts opening it up. Cowboys or Vikings. I don't know if you mean defense of question or just like who's going to win. But I'd probably say Vikings. Early Thanksgiving, everyone. Happy early Thanksgiving, says Stuart. Stuart, I appreciate your super chat. I appreciate you. And you get to restart the music, young man. Everybody give Stuart and Salinas a round of applause for restarting the music. Happy Thanksgiving to you all. If I don't see you, I might be at the hospital having a little one. So I may or may not be here Thursday. I'll keep you posted. I definitely will be here tomorrow morning. Well, I can't say that either. Okay, music starting over again because of these two fine gentlemen who just super chatted. Who should I start, Deontay or Amari Cooper? I go Deontay. Also, I start Brady this week or look at waivers. Highest name out there is Wentz or Cousins. Why wouldn't you start Brady? I don't understand what the freak out about Brady is. Brady. If Brady's playing, you play him. Best wishes to you and the missus. Thank you, Ugly. I appreciate you. AB or Chark? I go Chark. Ellis is trying to get me to trip up. He said howdy. She said hey. Congrats, Papa Smitty. It's a beautiful thing. Thank you, Hazel. I appreciate you. Mike Williams or Woods? I'm going to go crazy Mike Williams here. Going crazy. What's up, Bob? AJ Brown is too good. He'll bounce back. Says Avi, Chark, or Claypool. Chark's probably the better start, but Claypool could definitely do as well. It's really hard. Don't forget to get a t-shirt, people. I take laps at smitty1.com. I think I'm going to limit to 20 to 50 of them. I haven't decided if it's 20 or 50. I'm not trying to like make bank on them. I lowered the profit margin as much as you kind of can for these shirt production lines. But I did a limited edition 10-day run. After 10 days, you cannot get these shirts anymore. You can get them at sleeperu.com/takealap. And because Salinas super chatted, you guys do get the one more super chat. This is it. Unless you super chat again, I'm out of here. You the man. I just subbed. Thank you, Thomas. If you haven't subbed yet, sub to the channel. Support the channel. Let's grow this bad boy. Dominic says, give me a shout out. Dominic, I can do better than that. I'll put you on screen, bro. Here you go. Dominic, this is going to make your day. There we go. Dominic, give me a shout out. Dominic. Attaboy, Dom. Cut to Duke, Moore, Chark, Higgins, Woods, Duke. I don't know who to cut of a second man. I mean, you cut Higgins, then you're gonna be upset watching him do well. You can't cut Woods. He's a big name player that could pop back into relevancy really, really quickly. Chark, you can't cut. Moore, you can't cut. DJ Moore. I mean, like Duke and Woods or Duke and Higgins. I don't know which one, Ellis. That's crazy. Thanks again, Thomas. Fant, Pittman, Rager at Flex PPR. Give me Pittman. Derek dropping the super. Everybody thank Derek for having another round of questions. Hit me with some fast ones. CeeDee Lamb or Josh Reynolds. Give me Lamb. Restart the music, says Derek. I will. I go Lamb. Anything can happen, but Lamb is such a talent, man. Tua or Wentz. Give me Wentz. Thanks again, Derek. Gio Bernard, Duke, or Rager. Give me Gio. Gio starting. Give me Gio. Give me Gio. Ridley, McLaurin, Mike Davis, James Robinson. I need 3. Well, if you need 3, bro, you're going Mike Davis, you're going James Robinson, and it's between McLaurin and Ridley. You can make an argument, but I'm going to go Ridley. If he's 100, looks good to go. Check the morning. I'm on the morning. I'm on at 1 hour before kickoff, so check me out and let's talk about that. Mando. Anybody not watching Mandalorian needs to get their act together, right, Martin? Henry or Cook for the playoffs. Probably Henry's schedule makes him intriguing. You could say Henry's got the edge, but I mean, I don't know. That's so tough, bro. That's a tough. I mean, you're talking about like $100 bill versus $250s. Like I mean, both have their advantages. You know what I mean? You're harder to break $100 bill, but it looks flashier. Probably it equals the same. I don't know. JT restarting the music, bro. Everybody give JT a round of applause. JT says, I'm in a real bind with Christian McCaffrey and Carson out. My options are limited, and I have to decide between Kerryon and Malcolm Brown. What do you think? Chat, let's help out 86 here. Malcolm Brown or Kerryon Johnson. Help a brother out. Help JT out. He needs your guidance. I want to see at least 10 comments below of what you think. He restarted the music for you. Do him a solid. Kerryon or Malcolm? Derek says hit the thumbs up. Derek is a smart man. Who do you think has a better chance of scoring more, though, of touchdowns? Derrick Henry and Cook? Probably Cook, man. Cook's been scoring like mad. You know, Cook feels like the TD monster all year, no matter what the schedule, no matter what the matchup is. If Cook has like 50, 60 yards rushing, you can still have 1 or 2 TDs. Scanners, I need to get my life together. I need to start watching The Boys. I tried getting into it, and I couldn't get into it too much. Pick up Ahmed. Maybe he's available. Brown. Carry on. Brown. Carry on. I mean, it's a dead tie. It's a dead tie, JT. I think Malcolm Brown feels safer, but it could go either direction, man. I don't know. I am out of here. Oh, no, I'm not. Brandon says, you're not going anywhere, bro. Brandon says, nope. Got Herbert, Cook, Drake, DK, Ridley, D-Hop, Hunter Henry, full PPR. Any moves I should make or roll with this team for the playoffs? I assume you could still trade then. Cook, Drake, DK, Ridley, Hopkins, Hunter Henry. I mean, I like Andrews buying low in place of Henry. Maybe you only have to give up a bench guy. You might not even have to give up another guy in your lineup. I like Drake, but you could upgrade Drake into a Jacobs, who's very undervalued. You could go after Zeke Elliott, who's undervalued. I love Hopkins. I love Ridley. I don't touch those guys. I don't touch Herbert. I don't touch Cook. I don't get rid of DK. Your only moves are to upgrade Drake into a Zeke or a Jacobs or Clyde Edwards-Helaire even. Or you roll with Drake or upgrade Hunter Henry into an Andrews. Those are, in my opinion, the only moves to make. Pick up Taysom Hill if he's there. Brandon, thank you for the super chat. Deontay or A.J. Brown? I go A.J. Brown. Anything can happen, though. Jefferson and Duke Johnson for Elliott. In a redraft, I think I would definitely say it's closer than you would ever guess it would be. But in Dynasty, as much as I like Jefferson, man, I love Elliott still. But I think Elliott's side in both formats, redraft or Dynasty, pretty much my best options. I hear you. Jacobs is not undervalued. Everyone is saying he's a top 5 running back. Well, that could be true in some circles, bro. But I do know that I get a lot of questions about him trading Jacobs away and at sleeperu.com with my email advice service, and then heysmitty.com, my phone. You can call me and I'll call, or you can purchase a phone call and I'll call you right up. I get so many questions about, should I trade Jacobs away? What can I get for Jacobs? That I kind of feel like I have more of a pulse on what a lot of people might think are buy low, sell high type players. And I'm just telling you, Jacobs is a question I get a lot. And I agree with you, and that's why I'm saying go after him. I think he's top 5, but it's, it's arguable depending on your league and everything. I'm out of here. I appreciate you though, Peter. And you're right. You're right. That's why I'm saying to go get him. Jefferson, Woods, Chark, Moore, pick 2. Give me Chark and Jefferson or Moore and Jefferson, but that's pretty hard to pin down. Fuller or Jefferson this week. I'd probably go Jefferson, man, but Fuller is hard to sit. Good vibes. Thank you, Scanner. You forgot a dono. I did. I'm looking. I didn't forget a dono. Now I did. Derek's dropping another one. King Henry or Aaron Jones rest of season. King Henry. Teddy Bridgewater banged up. Jacobs doesn't catch the ball, says Johnny. Saints or Rams? Saints or Rams? These defensive ones are always a little bit tough. I'll probably go Saints, man, but I don't know if I love either option. Higgins, Moore, Fuller, and Kupp at wide receiver, pick 2. Moore and Fuller, but anything can happen. You're asking me 50-50 calls, man. 50-50 calls. How does Bernard look so old? He's only 29. I don't know, man. When you're playing for the Bengals, it's got to wear you out. Playing for the Bengals and the Dolphins probably is a lot like being president of the United States. It probably, every 4 years, equals like 15, because you got to deal with so much BS in terms of coaching staff. Or Bears, Bengals, and I don't know. There's a number of teams. Browns. Do I start Gio? I believe you do start Gio, but depends on your options. LeBron looks old. I feel old because LeBron looks like an old man. Like I think I'm younger or older than LeBron, and LeBron looks so old to me. He looks like an old man. It's depressing because he was like, the definition of youth to me. Super chat from Daryl, who keeps the music going. Thank you, Daryl. 12 Superflex QB, Watson, Wilson, running back, Eckler, Harris, Taylor, Henderson, Akers, Edwards, Murray, wide receivers, Thielen, Rager, Lazard, Waller. Trade deadline passed. First top points, but team fading. It's a lot to take in, Daryl, but let me try and... I appreciate your super chat, by the way. Watson and Wilson, super flex, that's great. Eckler coming back, you should be good if you can weather that. Harris is playing pretty good if he can stay healthy. Taylor's garbage, but has potential. Henderson, who knows what the heck's going to happen there. Edwards, you mean Gus Edwards, I assume? So, you're hurting at running back till Eckler comes back. But if he comes back, you're going to be good, dude. You got hurt with Thomas. I mean, you got hit by a lot. But Ridley, Thomas, and Thielen and Waller, I like it, man. If you get your whole season's depending on Eckler. Entire season. Thomas with a super chat. Thank you for the super chat, Daryl. I really appreciate it. Thomas with another super. Thanks for the intel. Good luck tomorrow, boys. Thomas is restarting the music one more time. Zeke looks old too. But LeBron looks so old. Remember, who was that player in the NBA that looked older than everyone in the NBA? He was the Odin. What was his first name? Marcus Odin? Or what was his name? Odin. But Odin looked like he was like 45 years old coming into the NBA. We got another restart of music because of... Who was it? Thomas. Thank you, Thomas. Greg Oden. Yeah. Greg Oden looked old, man. Brett, hey Smitty, big issue I have, Michael Thomas, Godwin, AB, and also between Duke Johnson and Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Please let me know any suggestions. You start Clyde. You don't have a dilemma between Duke and Clyde, bro. You have Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Give him the respect he deserves and run him out on the field. If he drops a dud this week, it's not talent-based his situation, but it will be on me, and I will apologize to you. But you can't. Greg Oden, yeah. Oden, yeah. Greg Oden. Olden. You can't sit him. You can't sit Clyde Edwards-Helaire, bro. You just can't do it. And then also Michael Thomas, Godwin, AB. I mean, I'm going to rank them in order of Thomas, Godwin, and AB in that order. Higgins or MT. I'm going to go MT, man. Unless there's news that he's not going to get a lot of run tomorrow, which we'll know. I'm bold, man. It wins me games. Attaboy, Brett. You keep being bold. I trade Taysom for Mostert and Coleman. I traded Taysom. Yeah, I like that, Miles. Hey, Smitty, keep up the good work. Pick 2 in full PPR. Zeke, Hunt, Balaj. I go Zeke and then Hunt. I don't put Balaj in over Hunt or Zeke. It could, anything could happen, but no way. Hawkinson, Balaj, Hollywood. Balaj probably safest, but I like Hollywood as a little more upside. Umberger restarting the music. Umberger says, nope, not on my watch. We're not leaving. What's MT's value with Taysom Hill? I think it takes a little bit of a dip. How much, I don't know. No one knows because Taysom Hill doesn't start games, so it will be new to us. But Winston could. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Grovel. Here's the thing. If Taysom sucks, they will immediately put Winston in. It could be at halftime. And they could immediately put Winston in and still play Taysom Hill. They might do some kind of like, he's starting, and then they put Winston in. Then they put Taysom in at the goal line still. And they keep Winston in all the time. And then they put Taysom in at the goal line. Like, I think they'll still use Taysom Hill. But if he gets pulled from the starting lineup, it's because he's struggling. MT will survive. Now, if they win games and he doesn't feed MT the ball, but they still win games, that's your risk. But I think that if he plays badly, he'll get pulled. So it's a little bit of a dip, but I don't know how much yet. I don't think any of us can really speculate. Fant, Pittman, Rager, Flex. I'm gonna go Pittman. Just traded Mike Thomas and Gio Bernard for Terry McLaurin. What do you think? I don't know. Right now, Gio's starting, and who knows for how long. And Thomas I like as much as McLaurin. Even though I love McLaurin a lot, I still feel like Thomas needs to get more respect. He's not getting any respect at all right now. I might do a video on just Mike Thomas. I don't have time because he's going to play this week. But if he struggles at all this week, I'm going to do a video like strictly on buying Mike Thomas. Like, what is going on? Why is everybody not giving Mike Thomas even top 10 respect right now? Gio's starting for at least 3 games, says Peter. So I don't know that I would have done that. Mitchell, you need to come to me before you make a trade, Mitchell. And you need to buy a t-shirt right here. Over here. sleeperu.com/take-a-lap. I have Thielen, Michael, Cooks, Ridley, Godwin, and AB. Never know who will go off. That's true, Brett. I'm in a must-win situation. Had to trade away Thomas. I hear you. But you still need to buy a shirt. All right, I'm out of here. No, I'm not. Derek says nope. Derek says no. You're not going. Mitchell, MT is still playing, says Peter. Mitchell, you got roasted, bro. Peter roasted you. Just kidding, Mitchell. I have Thielen, Michael, or is that Michelle? I have Thielen, Michelle. Who is that? Ridley, Godwin, AB, never know who will go off. Oh, I already got that one. Smitty didn't come for this music. Okay. There you go, bro. This music's a lot longer, so I can't play this music as the outro, because this is like a 4 or 5 minute song. But we'll do this. Mitch, new regime. I'm leaving when that thing gets empty. I'm leaving when that thing gets empty. Elijah, I'm still blocked. I didn't block you, Elijah. A mod probably blocked you. I don't know what you did, but if you ask nicely, maybe the mods will unblock you. So if you want to ask them real quick, mods, take a look at Elijah's case. Maybe we should have a trial. Hold on, Elijah. Hold on, Elijah. Tell me what you did. Tell me what you think you did to get blocked, and we'll have a trial right now. And I'll proceed over I'll provide a verdict. So, Elijah, tell me what you did. Don't tell me you didn't do anything, or like Judge Judy, I'm going to tell you you're lying and get the hell out of my courtroom. So, tell me what you did. Be honest. Honesty is the best policy, and I will let you know whether I'll tell the mods to unban you, or I'll look for you myself, Elijah. So, what did you do? Make it a jury? Maybe I will make it a jury. Thanks, Thomas. What did you do, Elijah? James Conner and AJ Green for Dalvin for 4. And I traded James Conner and AJ Green for Dalvin 4 weeks ago. Dude, oh, you ripped that guy a new one. We swapped Cook for Henry. I probably would take Henry because of schedule. Elijah! Okay, I literally have no clue. I've been in the chat a few days, and I thought I might have just kept missing the comments, but I never got answered. Elijah, did you repeat yourself over and over and over? And Elijah, what is your username that I can unban if I'm so inclined to go in and unban you? What is your username? I'll write it down right now. I'm Wapner, not Judge Judy. Like Wapner, I'm going to come down with the thunder. What is your username? Elijah, what's your username? I didn't say you could talk. Isn't that what Judge Judy says? I don't know. Judge Smitty, I'm waiting for my music. Love Henry and Lockett. I got offered DK. Elijah, what's your username? I will help you out. What do you think of my running backs, Clyde and Mostert? I think you got a lot of explaining to do, Miles. I hope they return to form. And we're back. Okay, the show's off the air just as soon as this little thing empties. Godwin or Rager? I go Godwin. Elijah, DM me on IG at the Fantasy Football Show, and I'll take care of you, okay? I'll give you another shot. And mods, let me say this for the record. Mods, don't ban anybody for repeating themselves a little bit. Don't ban anybody for saying bad things about Clyde Edwards-Helaire. If they talk bad about A.J. Brown, consult with me. That's another story. But let people be people. I don't need I don't need a lot of my followers getting banned and removed from the lives just because they're a little bit annoying, like James. What's his name? I've got Lockett already. Don't ban James either. I like when James comes in and repeats himself. It's part of the show. AJ Brown, Herbert, let's go. Here we go. No super. No dono. That's all she wrote, people. Elijah, DM me on IG at the Fantasy Football Show. By the way, I got my account back on IG. And I know I always say I'm going to go and then I don't go. It's like the story of my life. This is my IG account. And I got it back. And I'm so excited. I can't tell you. If you follow me right now on the Fantasy Football Show account, I will shout you out right now and thank you. So I'm going to open it up real quick and just refresh a couple times. I just want to make sure you guys know where to find me on IG. I'm in there now. I'm going to refresh and shout you out if you follow me. Here we go. Here we go. Chucky, I appreciate you, Chucky. Danny Boy and Dylan. Just follow me. Derek, you need to get IG because I do a lot of stuff on there. Millie's daddy just followed me. Millie's daddy, shout out to you. Shout out to Millie's daddy. And I'm gonna do, by the way, I'm gonna be giving away on IG right now. This is my promotion that I have going on. My account is at 7743. And we just had another follow. Millie's daddy, thank you again. Elijah, DM me, bro. DM me right now, and I'm gonna unblock you on YouTube. It might take me a few hours because I got some shiat to do. But giving away this Fire 7, giving away this Roku Express. This one is going to be given away. Get over there. This one's going to be given away at 8,000 followers. I'm going to be giving it away to whoever, one person, lucky winner in the comments of my most recent post on IG. So all of you that just followed me, go over to my most recent post where I talk about the giveaway. All you got to do is tag 3 friends that aren't following me and like that comment, that post, and then you're in. And I'm going to be giving away, once I hit 8,000, I'll be giving away this little number. And then once I hit 9,000 followers on IG, I'll be giving away this little number. And if that wasn't good enough for you, I need to whisper because I'm gonna get reamed for this. I'm just telling you right now, Miss Smitty's pretty good about everything I do. But I'm gonna be doing a 10-hour live stream on IG. And I don't know exactly when, but it's coming up soon. Follow me on IG and I'm gonna shout you out here. That's my handle, the Fantasy Football Show. I'm doing a 10. What's up, 33? I'm doing a 10-hour live stream on IG. 10 hours straight, even if I've got to restart over and over. And it's called 10 hours for 10K. So we're going to get my account from 7744 to 10K in one sitting. Obviously, we're going to climb this to 9,000. But giving this away at 8,000, giving this away at 9,000, and then I'll have another bigger prize at 10K for somebody that follows. It might be whoever, I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. We got another follower on IG. We got Avi, you already followed me, Avi. Tyrant followed me, thank you, Tyrant. And it was Millie's daddy, Elijah, before that. And Chuck, and Danny, and Dylan. Brandon, follow me on IG. Remember when you were flooding your show with Drake? Yeah, Z-Man, I remember that. I don't need you to remind me, Z-Man. You don't think I look in the mirror and say, why aren't you doing well with your Drake prediction, Smitty? Do you think, Z-Man, that I don't wake up every morning when I make my bed and feel bad about myself because I missed on a player for you, Z-Man? Do you remember when I hit DK Metcalf this year and missed on other players and then hit on other players? Because, Z-Man, I could tell you not everybody lands everything in this business. And this is let me explain something else to you. 60 to 65% of every single player in the top 40 overall busted in 2020. 60 to 65% of every single player drafted in the top 40 shotted the bed. Just sheeted the bed hardcore. Spence, thank you for the follow. And I'm out of here. I appreciate all of you. See you in the morning. Bro. I'm live 1 hour before kickoff. I will see you then here on Smitty1.com. But subscribe if you're new. Turn on that notification thingamajigger. And let's get to it later. Thank you, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook. Go mama.